What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to another episode of On the Bench with Pete. And in this episode I'm going to be building some of my Dark Imperium boxed set. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing any painting today, just purely building, so see how far we can get. Let's get to it. So grab your brushes, your models, your paints or your glues if you're planning on building along as well, whatever you want to do, and let's go and build some Dark Imperium. Okay, welcome to this On the Bench. As you can see in front of you, I've got some of the Primaris Marines that I've already built. I built these the other day, on the day after I got the box set, actually, on the Sunday, the 18th. So I'm going to pop them to one side. I was just following them in the instruction manual, and then a couple of the heroes that were on the same sprue, or the lieutenant and the captain or whatever. He was on the same sprue, so doing that sprue at a time. I also purchased the other day a Razorback kit, which I've built into a Razorback. I put the funky hooks at the top of the rampway there. I thought that'd be kind of funky. And I've put a canister of fuel there on the back. So that's going to be good. It's got Dozer blade, and I'm looking forward to painting that up. It's one of the few times I like using aerosol sprays. It'll probably be after I've primed it with my air gun, because I've got some Crank Blue air. Not a lot. Probably enough for my Primark and some other smaller bits I've got, but these guys, well, certainly this Razorback is going to be primed with the aerosol. So not primed, painted with the aerosol. I've just opened my combat gauge I'm using, so I'll probably use that as a future palette, but not today because we're building. So let's open up here the instruction manual and let's have a look. So I've done all of the F sprue. So that was the Intercessor Squad A. So Intercessor Squad B now. Looks like it's not many. Well, it might be. But we're looking for the B sprue. I love the box that the sprues come in, by the way. So, B's, where are you? Oh, that's D. That is A. This looks like it might be it. B, here we go. Alright. Right, so let's pop him to one side there. So we're looking for B8 and B7. 7 and 8. I've got a couple of clippers here, but I really should get around to updating my clippers. I could do with a new one, but for all intents and purposes I might get a new Citadel one at some point, maybe in my next order, eh? Oh, and just to let you know, I'm still expecting stuff to arrive, so it could be that they arrive during the course of this episode. So if that's the case, I am sorry. It does mean I'll have to sort of pause the video at that point if that happens. Now, it's an amazingly hot day today. So I've got the door open, as you can see there. I haven't got any extra lighting apart from the ones on the ceiling, so if the lighting's a little bit dim, I do apologise. And I've got a little fan next to me just blowing the air onto my face because I'm melting. Okay, so 7 and 8 is what I'm looking for. So 7. So that looks like it could be 7. So where's 8? 7 and 8. Oh, there's 8. 8. Definitely. That is definitely 8. This must be 7. Love these new Primaris Marines. They're nice and big and chunky, and I'm looking forward to painting these bad boys. So, get my mold line remover ready. Hobby knife. Brush too. Some of my files appear to have seen better days, but let's see what we can do. So finally then, getting to do some hobby stuff. Oh, yesterday. Let me tell you about my day yesterday. Had another trip to the hospital. I thought, you know, I've got to take my mother-in-law to the hospital, but it was just to have a heart monitor fitted for a few days, and then come home and then go back to drop it off again. So just an easy appointment, right? You'd think. No. First of all, I get there and it's like the parking is its usual crazy self. So I thought, okay, that's not a problem. So I said to my mother-in-law, I'll drop you off, and you know, I'll go away and I'll find somewhere to park, and then I'll pick you up from here. This is like near the main entrance. I'll pick you up, you know, when you're done, like sort of thing. I said, alright. And so I tried to find a parking space first, and I couldn't. Of course, I wasn't expecting to, but I've been lucky in the past. But hey, that's not the point here. So I decided there was like a supermarket not too far away, and an Asda, and they've got other shops there as well, and various. So I'll just go there and potter about. There's some charity shops and some various other bits and bobs going on. I thought, yeah, alright. So I do that. Not a problem. She phones me on. So, are you ready? Yeah. I said, alright, I'll be there in literally 2 minutes, because it's literally 2-minute drive. Just up the road, really. Anyway, I get in my car. I start going towards the hospital, and I enter this queue of traffic. I'm like, what's going on? Maybe there's been an accident or something. And it went on and on and on. It turns out it was a burst water pipe further down the road. They had to shut the whole road off because everything was flooding, which isn't good. But I was stuck in a traffic jam on a stretch of road that was less than a mile long, much less, for about an hour and a half. I kid you not, buses and coaches were even turning around in the road to try and go a different way. Oh, I'm like, but I've got to go to the hospital, I have no choice. So that's the worst traffic jam in all my 30 years of driving. That is the worst traffic jam I've ever been in. I thought, my goodness. By the time I got home, I was just chewed out all my nails. If I had any hair, I'd have pulled it out, and just rocking backwards and forwards, dribbling inanely in a corner. I was, you know, at the end of my tether. So, no, never want to see that place again as long as I live. But obviously, I will have to. Still getting over it. It's such a trauma. I hate traffic jams. Pet hate of mine. Really hate them. So there you go. Traffic jams. Eh? stuck in it. I'll tell you, if it was not for the air conditioning in my car, I'd have died. I'm sure I would have. That would have been at the end of me. Felt like the end of me anyway. Okay. So touching his torso, the front of his torso. There we go, so we're on 32mm bases again. Get my bases out here. So 32, yeah. So they've put him on there. So that was my day yesterday. What should have been a simple in-out job. I mean, I was only at the supermarket for, 10 minutes. Which is all I wanted, just to pass the time away. Can't wait in the car park unless you've got space, and then you have to pay. And I've got no problem with the, well, I do have a problem with the parking charges, but I didn't have, a problem paying it. That wasn't the issue here. It was the queue of traffic to get back, which was just insane. I like this Humbrol poly cement you can get, by the way. It's a little bit thicker and good for gluing figures to bases, I find. Right, okay. So that's 7 and 8. It's kind of nice to be building again. I haven't done this for a long while. Yesterday I built my Razorback. Okay, 12 is his backpack. Let's pop him over there a moment. Now I've been reading the rule book that you get with the Dark Imperium set. I mean, it's mostly, only about a small percentage of it is actually rules, but and stuff about the game. But it's incredible. It tells you everything you need to know about the Warhammer universe. It really does. B11 as his head. Yeah, it tells you about stuff about different warp storms and the psychers and the navigators and who they are, what they do. Just everything you need to know, really. Which is pretty cool, because coming into a hobby such as this with with a lore and background as rich as the Warhammer universe, you'd be forgiven for being lost. But the fact that you can get the rules, the core rules, the main basic rules, free, and just download them free of charge is pretty sweet. Nick from Middick Beer had a good idea actually. He said they should give them away free in the stores and or with online purchases. I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. They should do that. And I said, yeah, perhaps they could give them outside the shop. Some dude dressed as a Space Marine or something. Not on a day like today though, it's too hot today, but that's fine. We're hoping to play Zombicide this weekend coming, which would be good because then I can pack that away off the table and I can get set up for Warhammer. I want to run through some of the rules before I get a game in of Warhammer. So that'll be pretty sweet. I'm thinking of using my orcs. What do you think? I'm still not decided, but in orcs, they're probably the smallest army I've got, you know, as an army. But it would seem they're a lot better now than they used to be. But I want to see for myself, you know. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Yeah, that flicked back. If that had been a hobby knife, then I would have clipped the corner off this backpack and damaged it. But thankfully, because it's a mold line remover, it didn't. I can go over all the nubbly bits without taking that part of the detail off, but take away the mold line. It's just great. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so today I feel I've earned this. I've really earned this after yesterday's escapades. I was like, oh man, you are kidding me. See what I do like about these Primaris Marines. I don't know if it'll be the same when you buy them in the little box sets or whatever, but the fact that the shoulder pauldrons are on already, I like that. So it was one of the things I hated putting on a normal Space Marine was his shoulder pads. I really did. Funny, isn't it? Okay, you know what? 9 and 10 for the gun and arms. Alright, well there's 10. These are like bolt rifles. So they're a bit new and improved. So not only are the Marines themselves better now, but their war gear is improved as well, and their weaponry. Certainly their armour. These bolt guns, well, the bolt rifles. I love the ones those flying dudes have. Flying dude, you know the ones I mean. Jetpacky type. I can see people having a lot of fun with these, painting them before attaching them and so on. I can't be bothered with all that. So he's gonna be it. So is it easier to put his arm on or the gun? Sorry, I'm thinking out loud here. I've tried both ways on different. I think it varies on the pose of the particular model, but I'll try putting the arm on first then, shall we? try the arm. Yeah, we'll try and let the arm dry a little bit. I see a bit of a mould line. So you think you've got all the mould lines, and then you spot one. And then you still think you've got them all. Then you dust them with your primer. And what I've learnt to do now is, because you do that and you think, oh shoot, there's more mould lines. But say you prime them black, do a dusting of white. If you're using like an air gun or aerosol, whatever, just go whoosh, quick spray over the top, and it really highlights all the mould lines that you've missed. It's quite a good way, I think. I never thought I'd be doing Death Guard either, but hey, got them to do later as well. Looking forward to that. I'm just looking forward to playing the new rules. See, these guys can wait really, but see, I just want to get my orcs out and see how good they are, you know. Alright, I'm going to go for it. Alright, it's a little bit sturdier now. Okay, so let's pop his. That seemed to go on easier than they have done in the past. Alright then. It's another marine done. Fantastic. Turn the page, as it were. Right. So I've got 2 more marines now. So I'm guessing the only difference here is the position of the head. So I've got B1 and B2. Let me just check that symbol. Test assembly before gluing, that's what it means. Alright, okay. I think it's just showing that you can have him looking one way or the other. I'll have him looking to the left. Some fantastic poses on these models. It's a glorious box of plastic, I have to say. And I'm not very good at converting, but I'm sure as hell looking forward to some of you people out there that are good at it and seeing what you can do with them. Because I think there's going to be some awesome conversions on these guys, I really do. B1 and B2. B6 is his backpack. See, an hour of this and I don't get what really all that much done. But it's getting building done, which is good. So B5 is his head. There we go. All the heads have a little nubbin bit underneath their neck, which you've got to be careful of not cutting, because that's what locks the head into place in one position or another. I mean, you could just take it off and put it in whatever position you wanted, but it's up to you. B3 and B4 are the arms. So yeah, I'm going to beef out my Ultramarines army first with these Primaris Marines, and then I'll move on to other chapters. Yeah, of course I will be doing like Blood Angels, Dark Angels as well. I probably won't do the Wolf Angels, probably, because they're just a novelty really to me. Okay, pop that over there. Now that'll be a 32mm base as well. I know I can see it by eye, but I always like to check it. So there's his base. It's so much better since they moved Space Marines to the 32mm bases anyway, I think. Even the old Marines, because they do look a lot better. I'm fancying Imperial Guard and Orcs. There's a couple of armies to try out first in 8th edition. So that's another thing with that book. It tells you about how all the mutations in humans came about, and you know what that's all about. Poor souls that go to feed the psychic force of the Emperor, what's left of him. Yeah, it's terrible really what the Imperium are doing. Very much reminds me of the Emperor in Star Wars, which is why I was saying, could we see an Order 66 type scenario with these Primaris Marines? Once they've infiltrated, you know, a load of Space Marine chapters, could they all turn bad? Makes you wonder. Okay. The back bit. I love that you get a nice chunk of it in one mould, you know, not too many small pieces. I do like that. I love that the shoulder pads are on, I really do. Alright, any further bits? Well, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, all is good here. Longest day of the year today. Night start drawing in then. Terrible, isn't it? Can you believe how quickly this year's gone? I can't. I just don't know where it's gone. It's almost as if time itself moves faster now than it ever used to. Right, so he is. Have a look at this first one I did. Slightly different pose. I love them, they're just nice and lovely and chunky to pick up. They're like big chess pieces. Oh, it's just great. Right. Glue him to his base. Again, he can be drying while I clean up the other bits. God, half an hour in already. Can you believe that? Nuts. See what I mean about time? Really flying by. I know chronologically this will have come and gone, but I recently uploaded my vlog of my week, and at this stage I don't know how well it's going to be received or not, but you did ask for it, a few of you. There's not just one person, a few people of my subscribers did ask me to do that. So I thought, right, okay, then I will do that. And I did it all on my mobile phone. And it was not very easy to do. Bit of an eye-opener for me, actually. Having to do that every day was not easy. Doing that way. I'm not doing that way. I'm looking to the left. I've got a new tube of Revel glue coming soon, I hope. Backpack next. I love these new backpacks as well. So much better. And that space there, you may even be able to put a little transfer on or draw a freehand little symbol or something. Even if it's just a number. Something I might consider doing. I'm definitely going to start off with small scale skirmish type scenarios for 8th edition. Definitely. You know, almost as if I was starting up in the hobby again. I'm not going to miss 7th one bit, really. I mean, I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but it's so congested. The rules all over the place. So, this new edition is a welcome edition. And I said addition, not edition. Although it is a welcome edition as well. Now I've got my door open here, so I expect people can look in and see me and hear me talking to myself, so they're probably thinking, wee, bit of a nutter. But I don't mind that. I'm very glad of this fan, by the way, I have to say. Get rid of the rubbishy bits that are left behind. Okay, backpack is done. Time to put it on. So I think on the bench episodes are my second favourite videos to make, because I don't know, I like them as a video, and I'm getting work done, which is fantastic. They're particularly useful for doing the jobs on stuff that you've been putting off for a while. Well, I'll get around to painting that dude there, or that unit there. Just getting it finished. So yeah. There's the left arm on. Looks like it's going to be fine. Bit of a file down on the bolt rifle muzzle. If it's going to be any easier to put the transfers on these shoulder pads, because they were a real nightmare on the old models. Where's my knife? There it is. As you can see, I'm a pretty slow builder, but I'm working in a way that I'm enjoying. It's fun. Right. See if we can get this arm. Yeah. Nice. There's another one done. So these dudes look like they could be... I don't know. Anyone else on a B? Yes, the Hellblaster squad. So B20 and 21 is what we're looking for. Right. 25 is his backpack. I like to follow it exact in case there is a difference, so it does matter. And 22 and 23. 24 is his head. That says 24 there. 24. (22) and 23 are his arms and weapons. So, okay. Right, and he will be on a 32mm base. Right, okay. You see how long it's going to take me to get my army built? My army of Primaris Marines. There you go. Not to worry, hey. I may have to get myself an ice lolly after this. And a cool drink. Ice lolly and a cool drink. Yeah, that sounds good to me. It's Wednesday, man. It's Wednesday. I know there's no way I would chance buying these guys ready built from eBay, because I've yet to find any model from eBay that's been built properly, or what I deem to be proper, with all the mould lines removed and so on. They just seem to be clipped off, glued in, you know, to heck with it. So, not me. So he's part of a Hellblaster squad, this one. Better weapons, obviously. Right. The armour looks slightly different too. So they're wearing Mark 10 armour, which is supposed to be like the best armour yet. I know some of you don't like building out there. I gotta be honest, I'm not I'm not the biggest fan of building vehicles, but I would much rather do it myself than chance it from eBay or whatever. I'd much rather. So you can build the thing exactly how you want then, can't you? Definitely loving these chunky feel models though. It's kind of going to break my heart, you know, when you have to kill them on the tabletop. Like, no, I want to keep him. He's so cool. Surprised no one's cutting their grass. Yeah, they get that mad around here, even in this heat. But they're not too hot for them. Haha. See these wider stands, they can really stand like further apart and makes for more dynamic pose options too. Do you remember the old Terminators? They were falling off the edge of the base. Those old 25mm bases. So here we are. Getting quite familiar this is now. So, how many of you guys are amid the building of new armies and things? What armies are you, or what models are you, are any of you building new models to try out that you would never have built before? Yeah, that's a good question. Definitely start with the power level thing first. Work up to points. head. I think he can look right. You know, I feel so relaxed I could quite happily go to sleep here. That's how relaxed I am. Right, let's do a test fit over this. So he could go. Oh, quite like that actually. Let's put him straight in that position. Yeah, I like that. That's good. It's gorgeous here, this weather. I love it. Absolutely love it. I forecast rain for next week here in the southwest, but I'm hoping that's just a nasty lie. There we go. I don't really want to think of this as our last week of sun. So when the rain hits, that'll be it, you know, as is typical here. So I've got the windows open in mini Warzone today, but the curtains are closed. I do want to keep it quite cool in here if I can. Alright, it's the arm left. We're at 53 minutes, so this might have to be the last dude. Given how long it takes to do a figure. Which will mean I would have only built 3 Primaris Space Marines in a single episode, but that's the way I do business. Feel pretty lethargic today anyway. A lot more tactics involved in what weapons you use on what targets now, I feel, which is quite good. I like the tactics game. I think to start with, a lot of people will not bother with that. I think they'll know what's best and not come off too well, and I think move on to a load of rubbish. But I think in the end it will pan out just fine. The mould lines in all the little nooks and crannies, all the little round knobbly bits. I don't like mould lines, period. I think that's pretty sweet. Just do a couple of scouring marks on the points of contact. And that is going to go. Yeah, I think that's going to work just fine. I'll tell you something, these Primaris Marines, or the models you get in this kit anyway, go together better than any of the other models I've ever used, especially Space Marines. They just go good, they fit together so well. Oh, glasses off, I think. There he is. So that's that one, and that one. And that's the only models I've built today in this episode. So those there, see those. The lighting's not that brilliant, but yeah. So there you are. So I'll zoom out. Oops, zoom out, man. So there you are. Thank you for joining me on this episode of On the Bench. Just got the 3 built, but you know, I'm not in any great rush. But I hope you got loads of stuff done. Whether you're a faster builder than I am or not, I don't know. But I expect you are, because I'm a pretty slow builder. Or you got stuff painted, that's great. Just let me know in the comments below what you were doing and how you got on. And yeah, remember, all brushes lead to what? I will see you in the next video. Bye for now, folks. Bye bye.